Hi, I'm Phil Self. In this video, I'm going to be walking you through how to calculate your maintenance calories and set up a macro split for fat loss. Now, before we get started, why am I making this video? I speak to a lot of people in the gyms that are struggling with their diet and nutrition. Therefore, my aim for this video is to keep things as simple and as accurate as possible to help get you started. Let's dive in. Maintenance calories, calorie deficit, macro split. What does it all mean and why is it important that we know what it is? Maintenance calories means the amount of calories that you need to consume every day in order for you not to lose weight or gain weight, but for your weight to stay exactly the same. Calorie deficit means to have you consume an amount of calories each day that is below your maintenance calories. This is what's going to cause the fat loss. Macro split is to know how much of your food is going to be proteins, carbs and fats, which I'm going to be walking you through later on in the video. When it comes to calculating your maintenance calories, there are three methods to use. The first method is the most accurate method, but it does take 2 weeks. And what that consists of is counting and recording calories consumed every day over a 2-week period, recording your weight every day over the 2 weeks, then at the end of the 2 weeks, doing the maths, the calculations, and working out the relation between calories consumed versus any weight that's been lost or gained. Then you've got the second method, which is to use an online calculator. The online calculators are pretty accurate. However, when I've used them in the past, I have seen a difference of between 100 to 400 calories, depending on which calculator I'm using. If you're interested in using the first or second method, I've added links in the description box below. All you need to do is follow the links to the method that you want to use, calculate your maintenance calories, then come back to the video for the second half and watch how to calculate your macro split. Then you've got the third method, which is the method we're going to be using here today. So while the method that we're going to be using is not the most accurate method, it's just as accurate as some of the online calculators. And what it is going to do for you is going to give you a number that's close enough so we can put you into a calorie deficit and get you losing weight. And then if you need to, you can make adjustments to that further down the line. When it comes to calculating your maintenance calories, the first thing that you're going to do is take your body weight in pounds, multiply that by 11. This is going to give you your RMR, your resting metabolic rate. This is the amount of calories that your body would burn over a 24-hour period if you was resting. As an example, we have a 200-pound person. We multiply the 200 by 11. This gives us 2,200 calories. We then take our 2,200 calories and we multiply that by an activity multiplier. The activity multiplier is a scale, depending on how sedentary or how active your lifestyle is. I haven't written the scale on the board because it wouldn't fit. So when you're ready to calculate your maintenance calories, all you need to do is head down into the description box, check out the scale and choose the option from the scale that best fits your lifestyle. Let's look at an example. We have an office worker with a sedentary job, but they lift or exercise 5 times a week. So we take our 2,200 calories, we multiply that by 1.5. 1.5 because on the scale, 1.5 represents a sedentary job, exercising or lifting 5 times a week. If the office worker was exercising 6 times a week, it would be multiplied by 1.6. So in this example, 2,200 calories times by 1.5 equals 3,300 calories. This 3,300 calories, this is your estimated daily maintenance calories. Once we have this figure, all we need to do then is put you into a deficit. So we take our 3,300 calories minus 500 calories from it. The 500 calories that we're deducting from it, this is your deficit. This gives us 2,800 calories. The 2,800 calories, this is now your daily target calories. Once we have this figure, we then need to put it into a macro split. Before we do that, what are macros? Macro stands for macronutrients, and you have 3. You have proteins, carbs and fats. In their simplest form, proteins will build, maintain and repair muscle and other tissue in the body. Fats will support the organs and the hormone system. Carbs are simply for energy. Also, carbs is the only macronutrient that is not essential, as the body can use fats as energy. So looking at our macro split, we have our target of 2,800. Now we need to put that into a split. The split that I prefer to use is a 40, 35, 25 split. What this means is that we're going to be getting 40% of our calories from protein, 35% of our calories from carbs, and 25% of our calories from fats. You do not have to choose this split. You could run a 35, 40, 25 split. When splitting your macros, I wouldn't go any lower than 30 on the protein. I wouldn't go any higher than 40 on the carbs. And I think that fats are healthy at 25%. I wouldn't go any lower than 20 on the fats. Diets that are high in protein are more successful, as the protein will help you feel fuller for longer. Protein also has a high thermic effect, which means the body uses more calories, more energy, digesting, metabolizing the protein. With the carbs, if we keep them low, that keeps the insulin levels in the body low, which keeps the body in a better state to burn fats. Now that we have our target of 2,800, we need to know how many calories we're going to be getting from our proteins, carbs and fats. The equations for that are, we take our 2,800 target, we minus 40%. This gives us 1,120 calories for protein. Same for the carbs, 2,800 from the target, minus 35% equals 980 calories for carbs. For the fats, 2,800 minus 25% equals 700 calories for fats. Now that we know how many calories we need for our proteins, carbs and fats, we need to put that into actual grams of food. Again, let's start with the proteins. We're going to take our 1,120 calories from the proteins, divide that by 4. 4 because in every 1 gram of protein, you've got 4 calories. This equals 280 grams of protein. With the carbs, we take our 980 calories divided by 4 equals 245 grams of carbs. Same for the fats, 700 calories divided by 9 because in every 1 gram of fat, you've got 9 calories, equals 77 grams of fats. And this is all you're going to do. So throughout the day, we want to be aiming for 280 grams of protein, 245 grams of carbs, and 77 grams of fat. So I hope you've enjoyed the video and you've got some value from it. If you've got any questions or you're interested in working with me, I've put the links to my website and my Instagram in the description box below, along with the activity multiplier from the board, all the other information and the examples to help you out when it comes time to calculating your maintenance calories and choosing your macro split. If you've liked the video, make sure you press the like button. Make sure you also press the notification button so you get a notification every time I release a new video, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you on the next one.